Welcome. Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Yes, it is afternoon. If you can comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. I have a special live I wanted to share with y'all today and talk about some important things. So I got all prettied for this. So super excited. We're going to talk about today on some things that I have been researching and why I believe that cryptocurrency will replace fiat. Hey. So super excited to be sharing with you today because I think we are living in such interesting times, and I truly believe that we are seeing the biggest wealth transfer that has ever happened in human history. So thank you so much. Love my top two. Let's get right into it. And let's just talk about why I believe crypto will replace fiat. And I'm not the only one that believes that. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money there in the financial world that believe that crypto will replace fiat. Okay, so number one is decentralized banking. No one can shut your accounts down. That is huge because you mess with the government, your accounts can be frozen. No one can hack the blockchain. No one can freeze your assets in your cryptocurrency accounts. So that is one of the reasons that people are loving cryptocurrency, because it's decentralized banking. When you understand what's behind the banking system, then you understand why this makes sense. The Federal Reserve has complete control of our money. Is the Federal Reserve government owned? It's not. Most people don't know this because most people don't do their homework. And the Federal Reserve is owned, it's privately owned. Therefore, they are able to print as much money as they want. That's why we are in the mess that we are in right now, because our fiat is backed by nothing. The government has no control of how much money the Federal Reserve prints. Most Americans don't know this. If you did not know that, please drop me a 1 below. I want to know how many people are actually aware, no judgment here, but how many people are actually aware that the Federal Reserve, that is in charge of printing money, is not controlled by the government. The government cannot tell the Federal Reserve how much money to print or not to print. So drop me a 1 if you did not know that and you were not aware of that. So, value. The dollar is backed by nothing. It was backed by gold until Reagan, I believe. And right now, it is backed by nothing. They literally are printing more and more debt. Did you know that the United States cannot pay the interest rate on the debt that we owe? Did you know that? We cannot even afford the interest rate on the trillions of dollars that we owe. So the 2008 recession, where all these companies were bailed out, is about to come back and bite us in the butt. Most people are not aware of that, right? So, like I said, the 2008 bailout is about to come crashing down because we bailed out billions in all these companies. And let's just stop a minute. We bailed out all these companies like JP Morgan, billions of dollars in bailout. We literally bailed out the financial institutions that run this country. But we take financial advice from the same institutions that crashed in 2008, and we had to bail out. That is where we get our information from. Like, some people I've talked about crypto and they're like, oh, Jamie Dimon or Demon, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but he's not into crypto. Well, he is now. He is now into crypto, but he wasn't before. Why? Because crypto is decentralized. Crypto is what is posing a threat to the banking system. That is what cryptocurrency is. It is a threat to the way that we operate today under complete control from the banks and the Federal Reserve. So what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is basically a banking system. That is what it is. Peer-to-peer transactions that are most of the time instant. You have very minimal fees. Go to your bank and ask them to do a wire transfer. Do you know how much that costs? About anywhere between $25 to $35. That's how much it costs. And it's going to take about 3 to 5 business days for that wire to be effective, to reach the other side. Like, we're in 2018. Why is it taking 3 to 5 days? Like, what's happening here? On top of that, a bank can deny your wire. So people are sick and tired of banks controlling your money that is worth nothing. We got to block somebody here. This is why cryptocurrency was born. This is why cryptocurrency was created. It was created by the people, for the people, because they were sick and tired of a government telling you how to run your money, where to spend your money, where not to spend your money, how to freeze your assets, how much you're supposed to be paying in taxation. Because, I mean, we're completely overtaxed. So what is cryptocurrency backed by? Cryptography. So if you need the ins and outs of that, I will link a website below so you can get some information on what cryptocurrency is, what is cryptography, what is blockchain, all of that. But the blockchain is literally blocks that store information and must be verified by several people who get rewarded for verifying the transaction on a public ledger. That's what it is in a nutshell. Now, a lot of people are very scared of cryptocurrency because they don't understand it. When you don't understand something, you just want to bash it because you don't understand it. You understand so little of it that you are terrified of the notion that you actually have to get out of your comfort zone. You're terrified of the notion that we are headed in a different direction. That is the reality of it. Whether you like cryptocurrency, whether you don't like cryptocurrency, we are headed to a paperless society. End of story. That's where we're headed. Right? So what are some things that are happening with cryptocurrency? What are some things that are happening with the blockchain that brings validity into what we're doing? Number one, the Canadian Stock Exchange is going to be completely on a blockchain. The African government is using blockchain for land titles. Dubai is creating the first ever marketplace that is completely on a blockchain. Amazon bought 3 cryptocurrency domains. Overstock takes Bitcoin. Overstock has over 200 countries that you can purchase from. So Overstock takes Bitcoin. Now here's the most interesting part. In 2008, cryptocurrency is set to go mainstream. Now cryptocurrency started in 2008 with Bitcoin, right? That is the main coin. So in 2009, 9 years later, that's where we are today. 9 years later, it took 9 years for people to be like, oh, this may not be going away, right? Because like if you were one of those people that heard of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $1, when Bitcoin was $2, okay? Can you just drop me a 2 below? Drop me a 2 below. Let me know. Yes, I heard of Bitcoin when it was $1 or $2, right? Because that was me. I knew about Bitcoin. And I literally said, that's a fad. That's going away. I'm not getting on that boat because watch in the next 5, to 10 years, that thing is going away. Much to my surprise, that thing didn't go away, and that thing is going to become our way of life. So Alibaba and Walmart are set to go public this year with cryptocurrency. Alibaba in one day did, I think, $25 million in sales. Alibaba is probably the largest merchant that we have on the internet right now. So some supporters of cryptocurrency are John McAfee. which my husband's very buddies with on Twitter, Gary Vee, Mark Cuban, Mark Zuckerberg, along with so many other hedge fund huge people in the finance world, throwing in billions, millions of dollars of their portfolio into cryptocurrency. Okay. 6 of the world's largest banks are set to launch their own cryptocurrency. So 6 banks came together and want to launch their own cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's just stop right there a minute and let's talk about who owns the banks. The world banking system is owned by the Rothschild. Okay, that's number 1. There's only 3 banks in the world that are not owned by the same exact people. That's scary. This is the first ever wealth transfer created by people, for the government to get their paws out of it, right? So I've been talking about paperless, a cashless society. I've been talking about a paperless society in prophecy for a long time. I think back 2010, I have articles that I was talking about it. And when cryptocurrency came about, to be honest with you, I was a little bit scared because I was like, I see like prophecy, coming to life with my own 2 eyes. And that's kind of scary. I told that to David the other day. I said, honey, we're living in prophetic times. Like, this is happening, whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, right? So cryptocurrency was created to solve real problems, not for the rich to get richer. That's the difference between our society and our banking system and cryptocurrency. People are waiting for crypto to become mainstream. So I have so many people that are waiting for cryptocurrency to be like, everyone knows about it, everyone owns cryptocurrency, but the reality is that when that happens, it's too late. That's what most people do not understand. By the time cryptocurrency becomes mainstream, by the time Alibaba comes out and Walmart comes out and they take cryptocurrency and all these things happen, it is way too late to get in the game. So you're waiting for other people to validate what you're already feeling, which you should get in some way, somehow. But that's too late. And that's when I saw the mining opportunity with cryptocurrency. It didn't matter how scared I was that I didn't understand the technology behind it. I didn't understand what made cryptocurrency so incredible. But I still jumped in. You know why I jumped in? Because I want to be able to say I jumped in at the beginning of this thing being mainstream. Do you know what's going to happen to cryptocurrency prices when Alibaba announces, when Walmart announces, when 6 of the world's biggest banks are creating their own cryptocurrency? Do you think that's fake? Like, we've been around for 9 years. We're about to go mainstream. Do you want to miss out on that like you did with Bitcoin? So I know that it's, a volatile market and all these things, but to be honest with you, what more volatile do you want than paper that is being printed? It's actually just kind of running on the faith of the people, because that's what the dollar is worth, the people's faith. Once the people do not believe the dollar is worth anything anymore, we're going to have a whole new ball game. And that is coming. That is starting to take place. When people realize, okay, my money is being printed, it's worth nothing. We owe more. We can even pay the interest on what we owe other countries in fiat. What's going to happen with our children's futures? Like, where do we go from here? Because to be honest with you, if you do your research, which I encourage you to do your research. The world financial system is about to blow up. Like, I'm not being sensational. I'm sharing facts from people that are very educated on the subject. Do your research. When all of it blows up, what do you have to fall back on? That was a scary thought, to be honest with you, because having as many children as we do and being responsible for them is a big deal. Now, do I want to put my fear before the opportunity to be able to provide for my family from the storm that is to come. People are saying, financial advisors are saying this. This is not like people on the internet that have no financial background. Do your research. The next bear market is going to be brutal. It's going to be the worst that it's ever been. And when fiat no longer works, because the Federal Reserve is printing, just printing at their leisure, and people catch on to the fact that their money is worth nothing, and countries start saying you cannot pay me in dollars that are worth nothing, we are in trouble. So, diversify your portfolio, get gold, get silver, get cryptocurrencies. Like, cryptocurrency is going to be the way that we transact. End of story. It's not going to be gold. It's not going to be silver. If that makes you sleep better at night, like, you do that thing. But it is not going to be anything else than cryptocurrency. And I love the fact that we have the possibility to mine cryptocurrency so early on so we can get it at wholesale pricing, even when the prices are low right now. So I wanted to share that with you because those are things that I want you to research. Those are things that you need to be educated on, because this is not a fad, y'all. This is not like, oh, cryptocurrency, like, how cute is that we're doing that? This is a way we're going to be banking from now on. This is the new gold. I didn't come up with that. So many financial advisors are saying cryptocurrency is the new gold. If you don't understand it, because you didn't do your homework, you're going to pass on an opportunity that is going to only come once, like Bitcoin being $2 and $3. That only happens once, okay? That only happened once. That's not going to happen again. We missed that opportunity. We missed that boat. Don't miss the next one. Do not miss the next one. So I'm going to leave a link below so you can do your homework. It just has crypto information, blockchain information. Do your homework. Like I said, there's nothing that's going to cost you more than being uneducated in the subject, to be honest with you. So, I love y'all. I will chat with y'all soon. I'm going to go hang out with my babies, but I wanted to share that with you because I feel such a sense of urgency. Like, people need to know this. People need to do their homework. People need to be educated on the subject. And that is what I'm saying. You need to be educated on the subject because this is where we're headed, not only as a country, but worldwide. Crypto is king. It's going to be dominating. Are you in it? Are you not? What are you going to do about it? That's the questions that you have to answer. So I love you guys, and I'll chat with you soon.